Hi, my name is Holly Hireman, CEO of Fit Finances, and I represent a phenomenal, fantastic company called Beachbody. I've been in network marketing since 2008, and it has so positively impacted my life that that's my career now, is I help people start careers working from home so that they can make a full-time income, working part-time hours so that they can be in charge of their life. The topic of my video today are my favorite sharing tools that Beachbody has to offer, so that you can share the business opportunity or the products or the programs or whatever you have going on, so that you can share them with people without you having to be the message yourself. Our job as entrepreneurs in network marketing, or multi-level marketing if you prefer that term, is to simply listen to a need and then make a recommendation, and to point to tools. And if you may have heard the term in the past called third-party tools, our job is to simply share what's worked for us. Our job is to not always be the talker, but always be the listener. And then once we've gathered enough information to point someone in the right direction of a solution that may suit their needs. And I hear it all the time where people will they'll just send somebody to their website. And I'll ask, well, what do they need? I don't know what they need. Well, what do they want? I don't know what they want. So can you even imagine if you were just walking down a street and somebody walked up and handed you a flyer, didn't even say anything, and said, go to my website? Without even asking what, if you're in the market for what they're selling. So, I believe that it's respect, but it's also a matter of just learning. I mean, this is such a learning process. It's just a matter of learning how we can best serve people, because at the end of the day, doesn't matter if you have dollar signs in your eyes. The people who make a fortune doing this type of business are those who serve others and serve them well. Network marketing, multi-level marketing, the idea is based on the fact of you bringing people into a team, correct? And in order for you to be successful, what most people don't understand is that the beauty of network marketing is it's not just about signing people up and then you forget about them, although that's what a lot of people sadly do. It is about bringing people in, taking care of them, and making them successful. So whether you are speaking to somebody who is a potential new business partner of yours or a potential customer, you always need to keep at the forefront of your mind the idea that we are servants first. And as long as you keep that at the forefront and keep their needs ahead of yours, then you will have success. It's going to happen naturally, and it's going to happen organically, but you do need to focus on helping other people be successful, and that's how you get your success. So one of the ways that we do that is through making recommendations. Like I said before, we simply share what's worked for us and we point somebody to a tool in order to check it out. So we're not always the ones doing the presenting, we're not always the ones doing the talking, but we're simply saying, hey, well, I have a quick video. Do you want to check it out? I have a video that talks exactly about what you were just saying. I really think that it would help you. Can I send that to you? And this is such a great way to communicate because, Beachbody, as you know, is such an incredible infomercial company. Obviously, they know how to sell. Obviously, they know how to put things together on video. Obviously, they have tons and tons of testimonials, and they know how to put these little videos together in order to be a perfect little commercial where you and I could probably butcher it, because they've been in business for dozens of years. So they've been doing this for a long time. So let's leave when it counts, the message up to the experts. And that is just remembering that our job is to listen, to ask questions, to really get down to the nitty-gritty, kind of trying to figure things out and see, okay, this person is telling me that they want to lose weight. Okay, so then ask a little bit more questions and probe. All right, so here are my top sharing tools. And the first one is very specific, or is very a little bit general. So it would be more of an introductory video that I like to send to somebody. It is called What is the Beachbody Challenge? All right. And this one kind of covers all the bases, very general with fitness. It touches a little bit on fitness, a little bit on nutrition. Then it also covers the fact that Beachbody has phenomenal prizes that it gives away for people who do have results. So it's a really cool, short little video. The second video that I love, and especially if you are doing a challenge group, so if you run online groups or groups where, clean eating groups or whatever the case may be, if you run challenge groups, then one tool that is very specific to you is called Ever Feel Like This, that video. It is a great video because it really talks about what's involved in a challenge group, what you get, what is a challenge pack, because we answer that question quite a lot. So it talks about everything that you get. It's a fantastic way for you to share with people without you having to be the person to explain all about your challenge group. You can simply say, oh yeah, sure, here's some information about that. Of course, once they've asked for it, right? Because we always listen first. Once we know that they're ready for something, then we'll send them that tool. So that's a great video. My next two favorites are all about Shakeology. One of the ones that I've always loved, and they refined it, but literally it's been around since the very beginning of Shakeology. It's called The Breakthrough. All right, Shakeology, The Breakthrough. It is a fantastic video because it gives a complete overview of everything that's in Shakeology and why it is such a powerful way for you to, increase your energy, to lose weight, to curb your cravings, all of those amazing benefits that come with Shakeology. It talks about all that. And again, that way you don't have to be the one talking about it because you don't know what people are looking for. They might be listening for one specific thing. And if you don't say that one specific thing, right? So it's so much better just to be able to send somebody a tool, just to send them a video and share with them that way than it is for you to always feel like you have to explain things over and over again. All right? The next Shakeology video that I absolutely love is called Shakeology. Hang on a second. Let me get it. It's See What the Doctors Are Saying About Shakeology. See what the doctors are saying about Shakeology. And it's literally information, testimonials from 100 doctors, from cancer doctors all the way to dermatologists, to literally any type of doctor that there is, talking about why it is literally the best product for people to take and why they recommend it for their patients. It's fantastic, especially if you have people who are in the industry of, like the healthcare profession or somebody who really knows a lot about health and nutrition, then that gives us a lot of credibility, and that's a fantastic sharing tool. Okay, now the business side of things. If you have somebody who's interested in hearing about the business opportunity, then one of the things, or for instance, they need to make more money, or they've expressed an interest of getting out of their job, or they're not happy working where they work, then one of the best tools that I can recommend for you is called Introducing Team Beachbody. That's a fantastic video as well. And I believe it's only 7 minutes and 21 seconds. It's great. It's really short, but it gives, again, a really great overview of what the business opportunity has to offer and then the possibility of what could come of that. So that's a great video. Finally, my last favorite video that I love to share with people is it's a presentation that Christine Dwyer, so my upline coach. So if you're not with Platinum Presenters, then you probably have an upline coach that has put together a really solid presentation for you as well. I love to share this presentation. It's called What is Beachbody Coaching? And it's just right there on the Platinum Presenters homepage. And it really gives a nice, clean, clear overview of what exactly it is to be a coach. It is 22 minutes long. Now, for instance, if I'm talking to somebody about coaching, then the first video I'm going to share with them is going to be much shorter, of course, probably that 7-minute video. Once they're asking questions, they're wanting to learn more, then I typically send them over that next video that is longer. I let them know it's longer, but it's going to go into detail about how much you can make, what your investment will be, and how you can earn money. And those are the 3 things that people typically want to hear. So those are my top recommendations for sharing tools for you guys. Again, it's like an art form. You know, you have to listen to people. You have to figure out what they want. Do they want fitness? Do they need to work out? Are they lacking nutrition? Are they lacking just guidance in general? Maybe they're just lacking motivation. Maybe they just need you to be their support. Do they want a business? You know, you always have to ask a bunch of questions, diagnose the issue, and then you can make a recommendation. And these are great sharing tools, but it really is the first step. Of course, you always want to follow up. So in closing, I just want to remind you guys, when you're asking questions, when you're diving in and trying to figure out how you can best help someone, I want you to think of yourself as a doctor. Okay, and this is the step that most network marketers miss or they skip. They'll hear somebody say, oh, I should start working out. And they'll say, oh, I know what you should do. You should do P90X and you should drink Shakeology. Here, let's get you started in my challenge group. And they just jump right to it without asking, oh, really? Why do you feel like that? Why are you interested in working out? Are you lacking energy? Did you used to work out? What did you do before? What types of things did you enjoy? What do you absolutely hate? What have you had success with? What have you not had success with? So you have to ask all these questions and just keep gathering information and really, really drill it down and show the person that you're really interested in them. And hopefully you are. But make sure that you gather as much information as possible before making a recommendation, before diagnosing a problem. We've all been to the doctor and literally sit down and said one sentence. I'm sure this has happened to you. Just said one sentence and they automatically make an assumption and just give you a diagnosis right away. And doesn't that make you feel not heard? Doesn't that make you feel like the doctor just wants to get out of there? It makes you feel like they're not listening to me. They don't have my best interest in heart. They only want me to take this medication. They're probably getting a kickback from the company. So you need to keep that in mind when you're talking to people. You have to think of yourself as a doctor, and in order to make a proper diagnosis, we need to gather as much information as possible, make sure you're hearing clearly, and then say, okay, based on what you've told me, this, and this, I really think that you should watch this video, and I think that it would help you. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Have a great day, and feel free to forward to a friend if this helped you. Bye-bye.